And away they go. Mount Darwin was slow, and so was Social Set. Out well, Mr. Blue Flame, gone to the lead. Blackberry Breeze is racing on its outside. Lady Green Sleeves behind that, and Master TikTok. And then we go back to Oklahoma Twister, who's there at the rail, being followed by Social Set, who now races behind that lot. And the trailer is Mount Darwin, 8 or 9 off the leader. Homeward bound, and it's Mr. Blue Flame who's in front, leads the way a length from in second, Blackberry Breeze. In third, Lady Green Sleeves at the rail. Then came Master TikTok, 2 lengths off the leader. Social Set is just outside of runners now, a few from the leader as they travel along. Oklahoma Twister's back there in the blue at the rail, 4 or 5 off the leader, and Mount Darwin's the trailer. Come now to the final 450 now, and out on the lead out there is Mr. Blue Flame. Blackberry Breeze looks to move in, and Lady Green Sleeves, Mount Darwin's going through on the inside. Mount Darwin is coming through at Lady Green Sleeves as they go past the final 150. And this is Mount Darwin in front. Mount Darwin under Cabello Mazzaniani, clear by 2 or 3 lengths from Lady Green Sleeves. And they're not going to stop Mount Darwin today. Mount Darwin, Lady Green Sleeves, Master TikTok was back there in third. And Oklahoma Twister, fourth. Head on replay and all the action down the middle, but you'll notice that down the inside of the track, it's Mount Darwin who's sent for home, goes ahead of its field, ends up winning a good few lengths, 2 or 3 lengths as they cross the line. Just want to have a look at what sort of price we're talking about. 20 to 1, a first timer at the races today, off the book I'm reading. And in terms of pick sixes, obviously Lady Green Sleeves, the second horse, is going to come through from a pick 6 perspective, but from a jackpot perspective, the qualifying number will be number 6. That's race 4 from the VAAL.
All right, so we've had the running of the fourth of our 8 races, first leg of the first jackpot, and it will be a first timer coming through to win. The market suggested perhaps the 9 was more forward, but that was, I think, just a conjecture on the market side. The 6, Mount Darwin, a chance rider for Kabena Matsinyane, and how often we say a winning chance rider for the fortunate jockey, in this case, Kabelo. Give us your thoughts when you're going down to the start. I thought sitting here you were actually tussling to settle it down.
Yes, he's still a big baby. He was looking to play around, playing up, going down to the start. It was peak rooting, but that's the normal. And as soon as I gave him a few taps on the shoulder just to get him to concentrate, he actually gave me a very nice feel canting down. And I thought maybe he'll just be too green, but it just shows that he's got ability on him, and he's a promising horse.
And this is out of the ideal world, so there's a lot of scope for a lot of things to happen at ground, further ground at least. And so far, the feedback to Jason, what would you say?
Well, when Jason gave me instructions in the parade ring, he said, look, just place him well and, wake him up. He's still a bit behind, and he's a big baby, so just give him a good run. To win the race today, I'd say it was a bonus, but as I said, it just shows that the horse has scope. And coming back to Jason, I did say to him, he feels like he's a very nice horse, and he definitely has a bright future.
Right. As far as you're concerned, there's nothing fortunate about your book of rides, because you've got some very competitive mounts, Poor Little Rich Girl in the next race, so whom we believe the stable do expect to follow up with a good performance. And then, of course, you've got Woman of Power, who's in what many are referring to as a 2-horse race with Troppo Veloce. How do you see the rest of your afternoon?
Well, yes, as you said, Poor Little Rich Girl, one filly that we got from Cape Town, and, we had to do a lot of work with her, trying to get her to come down and to settle more. And looking at today's race, it is a bit of an open race, but with 2 scratchings works out in my favor. And if she follows up, it'll be great. But I'm definitely expecting a good run from her. Woman of Power, she's been very honest. She hasn't done anything wrong. With a 54 in her back, I'd say she's got a big shot today.
And of course, dropped back from 1160 to 1,000, if memory serves me right.
Yes, she won 1,000 last time, and trip shouldn't be of worry today.
Well, thank you for coming back to us, and we certainly hope that it will be not the last time we see you today.
Yes, most certainly. Just to mention, big thanks to Mr. Pettigrew, to the owners, Mr. Winstock, Mr. Steyman, and Mr. Pettigrew himself. Big thanks to them for the opportunity, and congratulations to all winning connections and to my sponsors uniform. Big thanks to them.
Good memory, my man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jace, I'd like to say we must stop meeting like this. I say we must continue meeting like this. Well done, my brother. Unfortunately, when you walked past, we were in the middle of a preview to the preceding race, so I couldn't ask you about the first timers, which it is unfortunate for everybody, but well done for this one.
Thank you very much. I just want to say well done to Mr. Snyman, to Mr. Woodstock. They've been loyal supporters of our yard for a while now. And to the boss, well done to him. Nice ride by Cabello. He listened to instructions, nothing to complain about. And to our sponsors, Hollywood, we really appreciate it.
Indeed. Now, what about the other first timer? Can we keep this one in mind for future reference, social set?
I think you can. I just maybe, also still dumb, first time traveling to the VAAL, anything, is possible. And, they are, one's a gelding, one's a colt, so it could also play against him.
Indeed. Now, for the rest of your afternoon, I don't think it's over yet. You're done?
I'm done.
Okay, well done, and may you keep up the good strike rate.
Thank you very much.
What about the groom? Whom are we talking about? Okay, let's talk about the ownership. We've touched on Messrs. Snyman, Woodstock, and our Pettigrew. They will be the beneficiaries of this 7,500 rand. And what about the groom? Who's the groom who looked after the debutant?
His name is Alex.
Alex, please give him our regards, and of course give the man himself back at the stables our best regards.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jason. And let's just confirm that there is, of course, the receipt. You've got receipt of this, so we are not liable anymore.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jason. Have a good afternoon. Right, so that is the story of race number 4 taken out by a first-timer jackpots. You are hopefully through having gone wide, and if it is the pick 6, I think if you have gone 1, 4, 7, and 11, as was suggested by the tipsters on WTW, you have also come through that second leg. We'll be back with the start of the second jackpot race, number 5. What a heat. It is Poor Little Rich Girl, you heard Cabello, but the others with very, very good chances as well.